I'm just swinging through New York City.
The thing is, though, Thomas, you're dog shit at video games.
Yo, fuck out of here, Matt.
You are not on the good side of video
All right,
games.
I'm going to prove it this year. I'm going to prove it live on the podcast that I am indeed good at video games. Don't you worry. It's the truth. We're going to find out. All right, cool. I think I'm ready. I'm ready when you guys are.
I'm ready.
Psych, nah.
I can't wait, Loki.
All right. Whew. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody, back to the Built Different podcast. You're probably wondering, what the fuck is Tom, Matt, and Wolfie all doing on one screen? But we're here. We're here. So welcome, everybody, to the Built Different podcast. This is our inaugural episode to the NPC edition to the podcast. Surprise, we're covering video games now. Woo! Why? Because we're bored and we just want to work more. So here we are. The video game podcast. Now, the reason why we're calling it the NPC podcast is because neither one of us is like exceptional at video games. I'm going to prove that I am this year. Don't worry.
Just because you below par, don't bring us into this.
Yeah, I was going to say,
don't talk shit, big dog.
We'll see.
Here.
We'll see. We're going to find a way to make this really competitive this year. I think we might do like a video game Olympics. We're gonna do something. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, this is it. The video game podcast, boys. How are you guys feeling?
Bro, this has been a few good months in the making. Maybe like half a year in the making, low key, of us thinking about it, coming up with ideas. So I'm pumped. I'm ready.
Oh, I'm ready for this too. Like, this is like actually something that's been going on since my childhood.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Finally get a chance
right,
to talk
bro,
about
right.
it. Like, let's go.
Fucking
yeah,
ready,
I mean,
bro.
I'm so ready for it because video games. I'm sure for all of us, it's just a soothing thing, just one of the most non-toxic things in our life. Something that just can't be toxic. I mean, obviously,
but it can be toxic.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like beautifully toxic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like,
it's a different type of toxic.
It's like Eminem, Rihanna. I love the way you lie. Toxic, you know.
I keep coming back.
Right? Love the way you lie.
He threatened to burn her down in that house. What are we talking about? That's bad toxic. That's bad toxic.
I don't remember
gonna set the house
down
on
a house
fire.
in Call of Duty.
Oh man, but one of the biggest question is, what's the initial game or games that got you guys into gaming?
So yeah, I don't know if there was one in particular.
Well, you know what? Actually, before you answer that, I'm gonna start with a question before that. What is the earliest game you remember playing? That's very earliest game that you remember playing.
Okay. Definitely Duck Hunt on the NES for me. Easily, bro. Easily. Yeah.
That's my brother, old man.
Yeah, Julian, my brother. Shout out Julian. But,
no, Julian's the old man.
He's the old man. Julian is the old man. Papa Juju. But yeah, I remember him and me always playing that, and I'm talking about like pre-memories. Like I remember little glimpses of holding that gun.
Right.
But then it would be like little quick memories, but nothing really solid. You
never got the shot down.
Right. Oh, I put money. I never hit nothing. But I remember playing it. That was easily my earliest memory of games.
The funniest thing is that was actually my second memory because the first one was actually Mario, and then I played Duck Hunt. But that was actually definitely my first one, and I actually religiously played it. I might have been like maybe 4 or 5 at the time when it came out, but I definitely had that system into my house until like 10, and that was my dad's favorite game. So that was definitely like one of my like intros into gaming that actually really got me into it.
Yeah.
But I'll dive into that a little bit more later.
That's OG shit. OG.
And my mine, the 3 come to mind, but the very first game that I remember actually playing was that Rugrats game on Nintendo 64, bro. Yo, that game was so
good.
Yo, I still to this day, because I love that video game so much and I loved Rugrats so much, I carried that with me. My daughter watches Rugrats, which is
hell yeah,
great.
Yes.
My son's gonna watch Rugrats. Rugrats is big. But the other games that I remember playing on the Nintendo 64, I played the hell out of WWF No Mercy. I played the hell out of that game. You have it?
Oh yeah,
Yes, bro.
most of my
That
N64
game is a
games.
staple. And another one is NASCAR. I mean, I can't talk about. Listen. I can't talk about gaming without talking about NASCAR for me because it was. Listen, I'll sit here and admit I was a big NASCAR fan growing up. Not so much anymore. Even though I still have love for it.
I saw the collection
but...
yesterday, bro. Wolfie, I saw his collection.
Oh,
of NASCAR
I should
games
pull.
yesterday.
I should have had the collection
He has
on
like
deck,
a
bro.
stack this big of NASCAR games, bro.
Yep.
Started in 1998. Ended in like 2009.
He showed us that yesterday, and I'm like, if you don't get the fuck away from me with this NASCAR shit, bro.
It's the same game every year.
Same game, bro. It's like every sports game, bro. It's the same thing
one year they had
every
that
year.
fantastic career mode, man.
Thunder.
1 year. 1 year of 20.
Yo, one thing I want to bring up that I'm so glad everybody agreed on, which is why I actually was going to go into it. We all just said games that we liked, right? Does everybody realize something in common? Because I was going to say, this is what got me into gaming. This was what one I started at. No, you know what got us into gaming? Nintendo.
I was about to say, Nintendo. Whether it's the NES or the 64, it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because, bro, the Nintendo 64 is goated, bro.
Bro, we forgot about, like, the Game Boy and DS and the game.
I was
going
to bring a Game Boy, because Pokemon Yellow, bro.
Oh!
Pokemon Yellow.
Yo,
it's got one of
hooked
the
us
most
all.
That's one of my longest running games that I've ever played, bro. To this day, I might pop it in the Game Boy Advance and play it, bro.
Yo,
to this day.
Mine is Yoshi's Island, bro. That old ass fucking game on the Game Boy, bro. Hell yeah.
I was a
Yoshi's
big Banjo-Kazooie fan. That, Mario Kart, Diddy Kong, GoldenEye. I know it was a movie, but it was on the N64.
Yeah.
You said Duck Hunt, Super Mario. Bro, WWF No Mercy, N64. Like, yo, the
Rugrats.
N64. Rugrats. That got us all into gaming.
You know what's crazy? We haven't brought up one of the most influential games of all time that started on the 64. GoldenEye 007. That was the
oh
FPS
my
shooters,
god, bro.
That was one of my earlier ones, too.
Yep,
I was such a fiend for that game, bro.
Bro, that shit is a pioneer for all first-person shooters, bro.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Even Super Smash. Super Smash was a big one, too,
to this
man.
day.
Zelda?
Oh yeah,
Zelda games?
Super Mario Bros. I'm gonna dig into that eventually, but Super Mario Bros. 2, man, yeah, we got a lot to talk about here. But I think just to get a little taste of where we all come from, I think we got to start this off with the most generic. What's your top 5 games of all time? Gotta
so
start
real quick,
with that.
can I ask a question real quick? Do we have to go individual games or can we go franchise? Because if
I got please both. Go franchise. Do franchise because I did franchise.
I have
too.
2 franchises in.
You know what?
But
fine.
if you guys
give your
I kind of like combined them because they were.
If you guys want me to pick an individual, I can.
All right, fine. But now that we're saying franchises kind of changes, makes my 5th easier because remember I told you I was debating it.
Yes.
That makes it easier for me. But what I would say is give a franchise, but also give your favorite
give your
game
favorite from the copy.
From the
if
franchise.
you say franchise, give your favorite one. Copy.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna go first, right?
Okay.
So number 5.
All right, we're good now.
Number 5. I'm going with the God of War franchise. You kind of made that easier for me because I was debating either the Civilization franchise. Red Dead Redemption, Witcher, SmackDown, WWE SmackDown versus Raw, bro.
Yeah, SmackDown versus Raw was different, man.
Different as fuck. But I'm going with God of War, specifically my favorite game. I mean, I gave the most hours to God of War 3, so I'd probably have to go there.
Everyone who played those did.
But the PS2 God of War 1 and 2, damn man, those were pretty amazing. I actually. Yeah, I got God of War.
They were
1
huge
right
in the
here.
hack and slash era, bro. They brought
I'm
hack and slash shits like up there, bro.
I'm gonna be playing this weekend, so I can't wait to do that. Number 4 is gonna be Super Mario Bros. Any edition. I had fun on every single one, bro. More specifically, the more recent ones. Not gonna lie, I've loved like tremendously. But obviously the old ones, they're classic. They're good.
Of course.
Number 3. And Wolfie, I don't know if this isn't in your top 5. I might question you as a baseball fan. But I got MVP Baseball 2005. So That game was fucking amazing.
Look
MVP
at him.
baseball.
Look at Wolfie. Look at Wolfie.
He's sweating. He's
I
sweating.
had an Xbox. What was I supposed to do?
Oh, he had
Oh, boo!
I know,
This guy
I know.
stinks.
Oh, brother, this
I'll
guy
work myself
stinks.
out.
Oh man, no, we can't be biased though. Xbox is still a video game system, but I got MVP Baseball 2005. It was
It's
amazing.
still a system.
The franchise modes were amazing. They had these mini games. They had everything. I loved it. Number 2 is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. Just because
you loved those, bro.
and the reason is because they had a story that wasn't told yet, and the Marvel they completely that was a completely new game, not tied to really any comic books, which I loved.
Yeah.
Fucking loved that so much. It was a long game.
I played
They gave
those
Doctor
at Jake's a lot, bro.
Bro, if they would write Doctor Doom in Marvel the way that they wrote him in this video game, bro, he would easily, in my opinion, he'd be bigger than Thanos, bro.
If they do, Doctor Doom could easily be bigger than Thanos, bro.
Yeah,
easily.
because he was a menace. He was a menace.
Oh yeah, boy. I'm just
but
saying,
number-
if we ever get like a movie podcast going, I'm gonna be in my bag. But anyway, let's just.
Hey, that's what a different conversation's for.
That's true. That's
Okay,
true.
could
That's
be
true.
anything.
All
Could
right,
be
all right.
anything.
All right,
We could plan it. We could plan it. We could plan it. But number 1 is Star Wars Battlefront 2. The original on the PS2. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That game was probably when I first got a PS2. That was the first game I got. First got a PSP. First game that I got. When I had the DS, I got those stupid ass knockoffs. I was I was a fiend though. I was a fiend.
Bro, game got
that's
so
my
much
number
play
1, bro.
time. That game got so much playtime from me, bro. That's a beautiful number 1 pick.
Bro, because the
Not in my
story,
top
it
five,
was
though,
like
sadly.
the story was beautiful. The story was beautiful. The gameplay was beautiful. It was just, it was Star Wars, man. That's the one game that perfectly replicated Star Wars into a video game for me.
Yeah,
And
100%.
From
It
land
was
and
perfect.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It's from to me. Even though you've seen these last couple Star Wars games, which are cool. They have that dude from what are the last couple called? With the dude from Shameless. Anyway.
Oh, the Jedi Survivor. Yeah, Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, those games are cool,
Yes.
and they're focused on one person. But I think Battlefront 2 was the best all around Star Wars game, easily.
Yes. It
And
was
they didn't have
fucking amazing, man.
microtransactions up the ass and make you. Bro, did you know what was the one where if you spent $1,100 you could get Darth Vader and then pay to win and all that shit?
It was the newest Battlefront.
That was the new Battlefront, right? Yeah. So you know what's funny? I watched a video on it. They said if you never bought anything and you were actually just grinding,
Bro, it would
have took you till November next month. It would have took you to November of this year to finally unlock. If you played 1 hour a day, it would have took you till this November, which is 4 years later, to unlock Darth Vader, bro.
And the servers would have been
which is
off.
absurd that EA thought that was feasible, bro. Absurd.
That sucks because those games eventually got
getting
to
away
be
with
really
it.
good, but
They
when
keep
those
getting
games
away
first-
with it, Wolfie. They keep getting away with
it's
it.
crazy. I keep giving
Yeah, we're
them money.
gonna be ranting. Yeah, we're gonna be ranting on those sports franchises. Don't you worry. But quick shout outs, like I said, Civilization, fucking beautiful game. Perfect. If you're ADHD like me and you want to go spend several hours on something, just do
I
that.
did not expect you to be a Civilization fan. I'll be honest.
Huge, bro. Huge. Love that shit.
Man.
Red Dead Redemption 2, the one that came out on next gen, one of the most beautiful games that I've ever played.
Beautiful.
Witcher 3, another beautiful game.
Beautiful.
And Lego Star Wars, everyone, just Lego Star Wars. That's it.
I never
That's all,
really,
that's
what's
it.
funny? I never, because James and Jake played them a lot. Shout out James and Jake. But I never really got into Lego games, bro. I don't know. It was just never my
Bro,
thing.
get it for the PS5. My recommendation to you is getting Lego Star Wars, the new one that came out, the Skywalker
Yeah,
trilogy.
It's legit.
All
I'm
9
halfway
movies.
through.
It's
And
beautiful,
the
bro.
the Han Solo stuff and too, I think, and all that. The Rogue One.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. So we start. See, I don't really got these in order, but all right. So I'll go in
I had
order.
to quick jot that down. That's why I was looking down.
So number 5 to me, it was a solo game. It never had any sequels, even though it's been rumored that Rockstar's going to make a sequel for the last 5 years now. It's Bully. Bully was on the PS2 was one of my favorite games growing up. He was just a delinquent ass son of a bitch who just ran around that little school and around the surrounding city and was just a menace. But he was a good menace. He still had to stop the bad menaces. You know what I'm saying? So I fucked with it. It was a cool little game, little open world setting, and you got to do a lot of like crazy shit. You had a slingshot, you could skateboard, you could ride bikes. I fucked with that game. Then I got in 4th place. I have the Assassin's Creed franchise. I've always been huge on Assassin's Creed.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I was so big on Assassin's Creed when it first
Matt,
came
that
out.
just screwed up my whole list.
That's what I wanted.
The thing that sucks though is that I've been meaning to play some of the newer games that came out that really have caught my eye, but I just haven't had the time to.
Mirage coming out next month.
You know what? We might have to cop that, and we might have to.
It's a couple days.
I think it's already out. I think it just came out like the other day.
Oh no, it was the 12th. I think it came out. Yeah, so yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, so yeah, I got the.
Looks like we're streaming that game.
I'm buying that.
We're streaming that game.
I got the franchise of Assassin's Creed number 4. My favorite game. It's between two. Don't ever make me choose.
Please, you better say what I hope you're.
It's Brotherhood and Black Flag.
Okay.
Yes.
Those two.
Yes.
You cannot make me choose. I don't.
Is Black Flag the one where you're on the ships mostly?
Pirate. No, you're the pirate.
It's in the Caribbean. Yeah.
Pirate one. Yeah. That is my favorite.
That's the best
I can
one.
because they're both very different games. Brotherhood is a much smaller base. You're in like Rome. You're in a small setting. It's still open world, but it's you're to a limit. Black Flag, man, it's just a polar opposite. You're on the ocean. You're in the water. You can go to all these different islands in the Caribbean, and then it's
world.
just and the storytelling in both are just like second to none, bro. It's phenomenal. So Assassin's Creed as a whole, I love. They've had some of their duds, but they've had the highs are too. The highs are too good to ever.
I played Bloodline a little too much, and for that game to be as bad as it was.
All right. So at number 3,
I'm not even gonna answer to that.
At number 3, I got Def Jam Fight for New York on the PS2.
Whoa.
That has so much playtime from me. Of me fucking up Fat Joe's character because he pissed me off. Fuck Snoop Dogg in that game. You know the fucking vibes. We good.
That's a solid choice.
That's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm so upset it's never had a remaster. I'm so upset. Because to me, the mechanics in that game were good. The voice acting was phenomenal. Like, yeah, there were some quirky things in the game, but the clothes settings, the jewelry, the customization of your character, phenomenal. I love that game. It sits in my top 3 of games of all time. Now, number 2, this is tough. Number 2 is going to have to be the GTA franchise. And San Andreas is my number 1 of the franchise. Yeah, GTA 5 is big, and, they had the online that's been lasting 10 years now. But San Andreas, it's a classic for me. I can never, not want to play that game if I have the opportunity. Every one of my systems, I have it downloaded. Every one of them. PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. Have them all downloaded on all of those. So yes, GTA is my number 2, and then...
That's a solid choice, by the way. Just a rebuttal quick, I also have it on my Switch, my PC, my PlayStation, my new PlayStation. It is like a top solid choice. I could not agree more.
You can't go wrong.
No, nothing.
All you had to do was follow the damn train. It can't go wrong, bro.
Dude, there are things in that game that are better than the new ones.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
The story, bro, the switch of Pop Smoke... Or Pop Smoke. Big Smoke? Pop Smoke is
Yo, if he would have...
Bro, the switch up and the plot twist in that, given you could kind of see it throughout the whole game that they were on both sides, but bro, when you're young and you're playing that and they flipped it on you, Oh
Bro.
my god!
And I loved how they went
I
from
questioned
like,
my whole life.
bro, they
I'm
went,
saying, bro.
bro, I love how they went from like you're in the hood to then you're in the fucking country to then you're in the fucking city. Like that transition in that game was just it was solid.
Way more
I mean,
expansive than any of the other ones up to that point.
and it was all connected though. Like there
I'm
was
not
like
gonna
a
lie,
loading
bro.
Screen.
Yeah,
GTA
yeah.
5 is fine and all, bro, but like
Whoa.
man, we need GTA 6, bro. I'm like
Stop. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
we'll
later.
talk about
We'll talk about it.
Don't
in a
that's
bit.
fair.
I got a lot to say.
Yeah.
But
all right,
San Andreas, man, yeah, like you said, you
is the best.
You were,
Agreed.
You were in all in different areas. It was beautiful. The customization was great. The fact that you could just go to the gym. And
Go to the
work
gym
out,
and just.
And if you didn't, you were gonna get fat. If you ate too much, it was crazy.
Right.
I'm sitting here like, what were they on when they made this game, bro? But yeah, sitting at the #1 franchise for me, man, it's easily got the most clocked hours for me in my lifetime of games.
Call of Duty
franchise.
Call of Duty.
It's just I can't make a list without having COD in it, bro.
That's fair.
Like, it is what it is. And my #1, talk shit if you want to talk shit, all you MW2 fans, it's Black Ops 2. Fucking at me, bitch. Black Ops 2 is the best made Call of Duty game of all time.
I feel like people shouldn't like argue that. Like I don't think it's the best, but like I still don't think like you know what I mean.
Everyone's top 2 is either MW2 or Black Ops 2. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna get people pissed off. MW2 is low key barely in the top 5 for me, only because, bro, it's a sandbox game. There was so much wrong with that game. One man army, noob tubing, fucking bro. It was get that shit out of here, bro. It was fun because we were young and stupid. If we were to play that right now, it just released as it did then, the community would be in an uproar, bro. In an uproar. But it's nostalgia that's keeping that shit alive. Black Ops 2, best made Call of Duty of all time. Of all time.
I'm going with I have to go at Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. So I'm not too
Modern
far
Warfare
out.
3 was a better version of Modern Warfare 2.
That was the only game. Modern Warfare 3 was the only Call of Duty I was actually like significantly good at. Those were the days. Golden MP7.
That was solid.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
That was like 11 years ago, brother. Holy shit. It's been that long since you've been good at it?
Bro, we're turning
right,
back the
that's
clock.
my
Don't
list.
you
That's
worry.
his last. Yo, wow.
Wolfie, you're up, big dog.
All right, so like Matt, you actually changed one of my answers. Like
that's what I love.
So I gotta actually take it. I was gonna say EA because of what you said with Battlefront, and I was actually a big Battlefield fan. Like I played Battlefield, the original, 2, 3, 4 was
Battlefield
okay,
was fun.
and then everything.
Bad
after,
Company.
Yo, Matt, we
Bad
played Battlefield
Company 1 and 2.
Yo, when me, I'll say this though, when
Bad
me and
Company.
Matt were both going through life together, like when we both had our
Battlefield
shit
1,
going on,
when
bro.
when they did the World War 1 Battlefield 1.
Yep.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
were on that game a lot.
2017, we were
that
on
shit
it,
was
bro.
fun. That shit was
And you know
so
what's
fun.
funny? Not to interject on you, Wolfie. We'll
No,
get
you're
back
good.
to
You're
you.
good.
Fucking me and Thomas put so many hours into Battlefield 1. We would just be playing just to talk to each other. We would do music reviews while playing that. We would listen to whole albums. Me and him reviewed Kendrick Lamar's album "Damn" while playing that game, bro.
No
like
way.
we put so many
On the
hours
front
into that game
lines?
just on the front lines.
Yeah, bro. We didn't give a fuck that there was a war going on. We didn't take that shit seriously.
You know
We
what?
out here wanting to listen to some Kendrick, big dog.
Yo, so you know what? You actually changed my answer again now, damn it, because I forgot
Oh.
about Battlefield 1. Damn. All right, so I just quick honorable mentions. MLB The Show, great, obviously, but it's the same every year. I'm a
Hate that
big
shit
fan
this
of
time.
Sim.
That's why I
Yo,
had
the
that
last
sports
like
game.
5 years,
Yes.
bro. Last 5 years, it could suck my ass.
Yep, exactly. and it's like and every sports game, like Madden, NBA. Let's be honest, it's all the same.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of sim games, like farming, trucking,
Yes,
all that.
I love
Once again,
Sims. I love Sims.
Me too.
Sims. Yeah.
I thought
I
Sims
love
was-
Sims games.
I thought Sims was going to be in Thomas's top 5. I thought it
Yeah.
was.
I can't.
Yep.
I can't go that far.
So honorable
Hang on,
mention. I'm actually going to take out what was going to be my new 4th, but I love Black Flag, man. Black Flag is one of my favorite games of
That is
all
a
time.
amazing
When I heard
game.
you say that, I'm like, Matt, oh, yeah, I already know I like this guy. Like, bro, it is one of my favorite games of all time. Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3 was great. Like Revolutions, brother. Like it got a little different recently, but I still love that series, so I want to give them an honorable mention.
Hell yeah.
It's a little different than everything. My list is really different from your guys' except for two things.
I thought it would have been, low-key. I thought it would have been, so.
So I've been playing a lot of PC games since, like, the mid-2000s. Okay. So I really got to give credit to one company, which is Blizzard. I'm a huge StarCraft fan and a WoW fan. I actually am going to put StarCraft over it because that actually is one of the first games that got me into RTS games. And it was a pretty... like dark franchise for like a young kid to be playing.
Oh yeah,
but it got me into that
sure.
like whole PC Civilization RTS, Rise of Nations series. I got to give them a nod.
Oh my god,
and
bro!
they're still going, bro. They're still
Rise
going.
of Nations is in my honorable mentions, bro. I was a Rise of Nations over Civilization guy, bro. That was me.
Me too.
I was Rise of Nations over Civilization. I still have it downloaded on my laptop right now. I'll play it every now and again, bro. I loved Rise of Nations. Oh, thank God, bro. Thank God you mentioned that.
That is a great Rise of Legends. I'll just give a mention. That was different mention, but Rise of Nations.
Rise of Nations, bro. Thank God.
So to go to my fourth, I'm not going to repeat, but yeah, that's EA. EA is my fourth. When you guys said Battlefield 1, it's like, okay, maybe they actually do still have a good recent game. So like,
but what's your favorite group of games in EA?
So it's Battlefield 2 actually, because that's actually the original I played, and that is one of my favorites. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is right there though. It's like if that was modern,
the new
Battlefield
one
2 is. No,
the old one isn't on EA. Thank God.
All right, then the new one. I mean, they're both interchangeable for me. Like they panned out the new one better. The old one's still better, but the new one, it's good, man. It's good. But it's more for Battlefield.
Boy, if you
It's more for Battlefield.
All right, no. I'm not gonna shit on you. The new Battlefront 2 isn't bad at all.
No,
I
didn't.
Saying interchangeable is bananas.
No, dude, the space stuff is way better in the original. That's why that's the only thing I give it to. Plus,
in the new one though, I guess
the
like
way it started. I can't not take away that it started. They did not add the clone stuff. They made you buy a lot of stuff. The launch was too bad. If it was a clean launch, what everybody actually wanted, that's
he may have a point because like that game was really once they got it right, bro. That game was really fun. And not only was it fun, it was beautiful though.
It
was
Star Wars.
People are going back to it now.
You can argue it's the best. Yes, you can argue it's the best Star Wars shooter now. But
yes.
I still am like, I remember what you did to me. I'm not gonna forgive you for that. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, oh man, the original content and the way it launched really hurt me. That's the
which is
reason.
Sadly, that's a lot of games now, though, if we're going to really talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about that in a bit, honestly, when we talk about like what we're looking forward to in games and stuff. But games, they're not coming out finished, and companies are expecting us to wait a year before it gets finished after we've already bought it. But we'll get into that. You continue your list.
Yeah. So I'll kind of wrap it up quick. And this is actually going to be a little controversial, so you guys both agreed. So my number 3 is actually the GTA series, Red Dead obviously included. But my favorite GTA is actually not San Andreas. San Andreas is the best GTA.
Okay. Yeah. As long as you say that.
My favorite is actually GTA 4. And the reason I say that is because
I don't hate that.
It's the city. It's the city, yeah.
I'm a New York guy. That was also like the first like GTA for the new PS3, Xbox 360.
Yeah.
We're kind of all in that range where like we're allowed to buy it. Like all jokes aside, I had San Andreas, like obviously, but I'm saying like that was like when we're really getting into that teenage years of like, okay, like, you know, this is the new like GTA.
Oh,
game.
bro,
like,
when GTA 4 came out, I was still too young to have that.
I know,
I was still like,
too.
bro, what year did GTA 4 come out?
2009. I was like probably.
Oh yeah,
14,
I was
15.
like,
I couldn't buy that myself.
I was 12. I was
11.
That's what I'm saying. So when that came out, it was like, yo, this is the new one. And looking back on it, it still had a lot of good things. Physics that brought in new things. There's also things they took out. Like, obviously, like, you know, your stats getting fat, gym that, create your character. But at the same time, like, it was
that wasn't necessary.
Game.
That wasn't necessary in a New York setting.
Yes,
having all of those extra things. There was so much extra shit going on. Being in such a big city, You didn't need all those little variables. I love GTA 4. Literally, the only thing I got against GTA 4 is the video of it. Like it was so dark. Yes. Even when it was sunny and not raining, it was such a dark game to play. Like visually, it was dark, not tone. So I mean, literally, the only thing I have against that game is just how it visually looked.
Okay.
Outside of that, I love that game.
I actually like the car physics. I know. Oh,
the car physics was actually low key one of the best in that.
Yes.
In that game,
I felt like I was actually crashing into someone. But
I love that pick. I like that pick.
I fuck with it. But I was that kid that was still playing San Andreas though. Like I was still playing San Andreas when.
Oh yeah, dude, I had that download. Obviously, even Xbox
when 4 came out, I was still on San Andreas.
Yeah, bro.
Number 2 is COD series. I'm a big COD guy too. I am gonna go a little homer pick with. My number 1 is probably Modern Warfare 2, but to be honest, there's a part of me that's going to side with COD 4 because it really revolutionized
the one that started it all.
Yeah, exactly. And it was, dude, all gillied up, the missions, the campaign, the finally getting perks and the mission, the maps. Oh, bro, like, oh man, it's actually hard to choose between 2 and 1 because that's how good they were.
Bro, to me, if you choose anything from Modern Warfare 4 to Black Ops 2, anywhere in that range, I'm cool with it. If you choose Modern Warfare 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, or Black Ops 2, if you choose anything in that like 6-7 year range, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
Absolutely.
I'm 100% cool with it. I got no...
Nah, it's Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
No, it's true. It's like any one of the... I'll even, you know what? If an OG says I really liked how 2 was a good multiplayer, I'll even sprinkle that a sprinkle.
I played 2 and 3. I played Call of Duty 2 and 3. I never played Call of Duty 1 though.
Yeah,
I played 2 and 3 though.
Not on. I don't even know if they had online for that. Maybe like a LAN connection.
1. I don't think 1 had online. I think 2 had LAN, and then 3 had actual online. I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Yeah, you're
right.
But
when Call of Duty 1 was out. Little honorable mention into one of the old games I played, Medal of Honor.
Oh my god!
Bro, that first D-Day mission. That shit was Saving Private Ryan to a T,
I got the game right back here. Woo. That and Rising Sun.
Yes. Hell yes.
Normandy.
That was That was another one of the first games I had on PSP, bro. That shit was so toxic online, man. That was fun.
Medal of Honor walked so Call of Duty could run.
Oh.
Yeah,
dude, they literally sacrificed themselves at Normandy so Call of Duty could run.
That's a fact, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. Anyway,
so my number 1 is completely different, and you guys didn't even mention the company yet. So now I feel like really out of the loop. Oh, my favorite game is actually Fallout New Vegas, which is crazy.
Ooh, but no, because I forget the game. I think it was 3, Fallout New Vegas 3.
No,
oh my god.
3, yeah.
Yeah, Fallout 3 was
one
just...
of the once they came out with the 360, in the last or maybe the 2
years bro, it was
launch.
Trust me, beautiful games, man. Beautiful games.
I'm gonna
be honest.
Pick. Don't shit on me, and I know I'm in the minority as far as people, gamers and shit. I've never played a Fallout game.
Really?
Yeah, it just never was something in my rotation. And when I was young, we was broke, so I had a certain number of games I could have. Or that I got, and, it would be from my grandparents. My mom only could afford one game a year type shit, if that. And so my grandparents were the ones who would be able to get me games, and so the Fallout just never came my way. You know what I'm saying? It was never. I'd rather choose Fallout than Grand Theft Auto. I'd rather choose Fallout than Call of Duty. It was never in there.
My late cousin had Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, so I played that. I didn't have it either. But the new Fallout that came out though, I think Fallout 76. Boy, that was garbage.
All right, so what happened? All right, just to kind of give you guys a breakdown.
To me though, I didn't play it. I heard a lot of that was it started garbage.
Yes,
really garbage.
Early on it was garbage, but
it was so garbage it drained almost the entire fan base, bro. That's how bad it was.
Fucked.
Yeah, so what it was is it originally started as a really old like RPG game, like point and click on a computer.
Like you had to role play. No, there was no story.
Role play, yeah. So 3 came out, and it was like a good first-person RPG game. The New Vegas, like, I'll be honest, if either of you have never played it, it's actually like one of the best games you could still play. It's that good. You will love it. 4 came out. It was okay. 76, the reason why it was so bad is because not only did they go to online, which wasn't the bad thing, they literally took out every single NPC. No caps of the episode. Like, there was literally no NPCs in the games. Like, there was enemies, there was no one to talk to, no traders. It was all like you would go up to a computer to trade. There was literally no one to talk to.
That was bad, dude. I
I
had no idea what the fuck I was doing.
They said people, their idea was players were going to go make a base, make a city, and be the NPCs to other players.
Oh, fuck.
And we're like, there was like no missions. There was nothing. It was like, you said a sandbox? Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty much put out a game as a sandbox and wanted you to make it.
Yes,
That's pretty much what they did.
And they're like, oh shit, we fucked up. So, like, the last 4 DLCs literally added NPCs to the game and people...
Yeah, like, I heard it's good now.
It's okay.
But it should have been good 5 years ago.
Dude, it should have been on launch. Like Zach
man.
said, like, they don't launch it right. So that being said, just to quick wrap it up, though, also the reason why I said Bethesda and Fallout is because they also made Oblivion, which is like... Oblivion probably is my second favorite game of all time. And also Skyrim's a great game.
I was about to say, you can't mention Bethesda without mentioning Skyrim.
Is
Yeah,
cool.
so like there's a lot
cool.
of... The new Starfield one is really good too. Like I actually really got to give them... I'm a big RPG fan, so I got to give them as like my first spot.
Hell yeah. To me, low-key, Starfield is a futuristic Skyrim, bro. Like, to a T. Like, even the dumb... Bro, you'll just be walking in one of the city or planet, like the cities that you pull up to in the planet, and bro, you'll just walk by some people just doing some Skyrim ass shit, like some NPCs doing some Skyrim ass shit, like some just nonsense, bro. The same NPC models from Skyrim seem like they were just transferred over, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that in a bad manner. Because I love the NPCs in Skyrim because they were on bullshit. So I just love how it pretty much just carried over into Starfield.
No, it's true. It's like that with better textures. That's pretty much it.
It's phenomenal. The game, Starfield is beautiful.
Oh,
it is beautiful.
Nice.
But a couple quick shout outs before we do end up moving on. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, I feel like it deserves just a little bit more love. Because, like, goddamn, man, SmackDown vs. Raw. Well, 2006 and 2007, I'd say.
Both. I think
little bit of 2008, but not as much as the other two.
You know what I loved about those, bro? Like, the fact that, like, went into your story mode and shit. Bro, they let you design the backstage, bro. They let you bring, like, your room. They let you put pool tables and motorcycles in there. They let you, bro. It's just like... And honestly,
a trophy case with the fucking belts in it, bro.
And
I was wilding.
One thing that I shout out SmackDown versus Raw for, one thing that's still in my life today, bro. Like half of my rock playlist on Spotify is from that game.
Yes.
It's from those games right there, bro. Because I'm not a huge rock fan. I'm huge into rap and R&B and hip hop and all that shit. But bro, I got a rock playlist because there's some days I'm just feeling rock. Bro, half of that playlist is the songs from those games, bro.
Let me tell you, bro. The game mode, because the reason why I like Civilization so much, why I like franchises in games so much, I feel like it started in WWE GM mode, bro. When I got to be a GM, and I got to just fucking run Raw or run SmackDown and run it to shit and restart.
About GM
and run it to
mode,
shit
bro.
and restart and run it to shit and restart and run it to shit and restart.
Holy fuck.
GM mode was so good because you got to
about GM
bro.
mode.
There was contracts, there was morales, there was injuries.
I
bro.
would
you had
be
to just
pissing these wrestlers off.
Oh
bro.
my god, bro! Carlito would be on like a 10-match losing streak. Like,
spit in the face of people
bro,
who don't want to be
that game was so fun. And then the season mode, like I'd be RVD going up against the fucking Undertaker at WrestleMania and shit. It was madness, bro.
Yeah, bro. SmackDown versus Raw was huge in my childhood, bro.
Absolutely.
SmackDown Just Bring It
was that the one
huge
with
in my childhood.
Was that the
was
one with
Rock
Brock
on the
Lesnar?
cover. That was
The
the
Rock?
Rock on the
Okay.
cover.
Yeah.
Here Comes the Pain is the one.
Here Comes the Pain. Yeah,
Brock
that's the
Lesnar.
one. That's the one that I played. That's the
But
one that I played.
SmackDown Just Bring It was the one I played more, and that had the Rock on the cover with the microphone pointing. Yeah.
No
definitely-
Mercy was like my
No
top.
Mercy's goated one.
No
No
Mercy-
Mercy's
oh,
the
yeah.
old school one. Yeah, No Mercy's goated.
I thought that shit was like one of the best things I've ever fucking played, bro.
Just shouting out another game that was like old and got me into gaming, bro. Tomb Raider on the PS1.
Oh, and Revenge.
Tomb Raider
that's what it
3 to
was.
be specific.
Yo.
Tomb Raider 3. Pointy titties. Just saying.
That started a fascination for Matt.
The squares.
I'm crying. No, but the one old game that I wanted to give a shout out, like another game that I played growing up, is SpongeBob the movie, the game, bro.
See,
you
you were about to get me hyped because you picked the wrong SpongeBob game. Holy shit.
I definitely didn't, bro.
Nah.
I mean, the Battle for
Wait.
Bikini Bottom is definitely
Again,
fire.
the wrong one, bro.
Which
Again,
one? Which one are
picked
you?
the wrong one, bro. SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge on PlayStation 1. That is
yeah.
the best SpongeBob video game of all time.
I didn't even
at
play
me.
that. I didn't even play that
Yeah,
game.
you should have.
But no, fuck you. But no, no. But SpongeBob the movie, the game, that game was fucking legendary, bro. Especially when you had to fight on David Hasselhoff, bro. That shit was pinnacle. That shit was peak video game for me.
Yo, just real quick again, bro. You be talking about NASCAR and shit, bro. Hit me with some Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, and I'm gonna.
Oh
go
my
crazy.
god, dude. That's like
I'm
my
gonna
favorite game of all time.
crazy. Go
That's
DJ
fair.
on the radio all day long.
I would
Fuck
argue
outta
Burnout
here.
3. Burnout 3, though.
Yeah,
Never
no,
psyched.
Midnight
No?
Club is the best. I would even
Midnight
take
Club
Need for
3
Speed.
Dub Edition is the best
Nah, y'all
racing game of
bugging.
all
Burnout-
time. Don't at me.
I didn't say Burnout 3 was the best. I'm just saying it was a great
okay.
game.
Oh, shouting out,
Yeah.
yeah, shouting out,
Yeah,
cool, yeah.
yeah.
Dude, Need for Speed, Most Wanted, and Hot Pursuit were up there.
Hot
too.
Pursuit is the you
Yeah,
can
Hot
be a cop
Pursuit
in that
was-
one,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
be a cop in Hot Pursuit.
Hot
bro.
Pursuit was fire.
But
I'm not
Most
gonna lie,
Wanted,
Midnight
Most
Club was
Wanted's
my
like
top.
up there is one of the best racing games of all time too. Most
Yeah.
Wanted, that's goated.
So,
Yo, I don't know if y'all
By the
played
way, no,
Lord of the Rings games.
1, 2,
Yo, those
like,
were
1 was okay.
wild.
2
Wild.
was great. 3,
Wild.
2 and 3 were solid.
yo,
The
just
Lord
seeing
of the
so much
Rings
shit going on
games,
at one
bro.
time, bro.
I
Wild.
love Lord of the Rings movies to this day. I'm a nerd, bro. At the end of the day,
We
yeah.
all are. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
of course. But at the end of the day, I can sit at any table in your damn school, the jock table, the nerd table,
Yeah,
the
that's
video game
true.
table. I can sit at all of them. But
Yep.
Lord of the Rings was one of those things where I'm a nerd about, bro. I'm watching Rings of Power on Amazon Prime. I've watched all the Hobbits, bro. Don't at me. I'm a nerd to that shit. So those
them
video
books right
games,
here.
I'm so upset they've never gotten redone or remastered because, bro, in today's animations, oh my God, I would have a field day with those games, bro.
Yeah. Dude, especially 2
Absolutely.
and 3. 2 and 3.
2 and
1
3,
was a
bro.
little
I'm
okay.
telling you.
Do you remember also Lord of the Rings Third Age? Do you remember
Third,
that game?
yo, no way. Bro.
That was like
No
so
way.
random. Like
It was like an RPG version
Yeah,
of
like,
Lord
but
of the
like-
Rings, bro.
like linear.
It was so
slash-
weird, bro. You see, no,
Yes, I
No way.
I've never that.
no, I've never heard anyone bring that game up. I didn't know, bro. I thought I was hallucinating.
Yeah, me
because
too,
I
bro.
didn't think it was real because no one else has ever talked about it, bro.
Who are these
Ever.
characters?
No
Like,
one
it
has
was
ever
just-
talked about that game.
Yes, I honestly, I think it is a fake game. I think someone is tricking me out. Like,
A
dude,
fake game is
they
nuts.
literally like changed like Aragon's story to like follow this dude that like
Oh, yeah,
isn't
yeah.
part of the movie.
Bro, I feel Aragon was like one of the only like canon characters in that
I
game.
think it was. I think,
Yeah.
I think it was.
It was
bro.
Aragon, and then I'm not going to say the only canon because the other characters were from the books. But
Yes.
as far as canon to like the movie lore, nah, it was just Aragorn, bro.
I'm so happy someone else knows that game. Too,
Yo, I
'cause
didn't.
I'm
Yo,
not gonna
I thought
lie.
I was drunk or something because I was like, man, Third Age was cool, but it was weird. But then
And
whenever I
came
bring
out
it up,
late.
no one
It
would
came
know
out
what
at
I'm
the
talking
end.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it came out after. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like literally like towards the end of like Xbox Original's existence, and then
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah,
all right,
100%.
360's coming out, so. But,
Absolutely.
by the way, just to kind of go on old games, because at first you guys were saying like Xbox games and everything. To be honest, this console end game is like almost 15 to 16 years old. I gotta give a shout out to Wii Bowling. Wii Bowling
Yes!
is like one of the
Yes!
best. Yes! Dude, one of the best original OG games out
No,
there.
that whole Wii Sports shit, bro.
All Wii Sports, bro. Talk about it,
bro.
Boxing.
Because me and my dad, we didn't bond on much, bro. Me and my dad did not bond on much, bro.
No, me and my dad did bond, but we bonded on that. I got a story.
He had to clarify.
Yeah, I got a story for you guys after you go off because it's crazy.
Bro, I have to go off because fucking that, like I said, well, it's just because my dad was just like this strict figure in my life. You know, I had to, get good grades and, that kind of shit. Right. But like when we bonded, bro, we bonded on fucking that and Guitar Hero for the Wii. Bro. But Wii Bowling, bro, I will never forget the day how fucking pissed he was pissed. He was pissed when I bowled that 300, bro. When I bowled the 300 on that shit, he would not talk to me for like the next 3 days. No cap.
You know what's funny? Fucking, we never had a Wii growing up because, one system type of shit. My brother had an Xbox 360. I had a PS2, PS3, all the way up. I've never had anything outside of PlayStation other than like a Switch. But, so yeah, we never had a Wii growing up. We'd always go to our boy's house to play Wii. Tell me why these motherfuckers, because when I was younger, Thomas, you can clarify this, my eyes never really changed from this. So, like, bro, they always made me an Asian me, bro. My me character was always Asian, and it had me sick. But I recently got a Wii, like, 3-4 years back from my nieces, because it's something interactive that they could do where they're not going to smoke a $70 controller. So it's something just light that they can learn how to play some type of game with. Bro, kids today suck at games. Given they're young as shit. But, like, bro, I'm watching these kids try to do Wii bowling, and I'm like, at my age, I would have smoked ya.
Nah, man. But, yeah, that's Wolfie. Fucking fantastic call. Because, like I said, man, that's a little sentimental, man, because, like, I remember, because I didn't have much money growing up, but I remember my dad pulled that. He was hype pulling up with the Wii, bro. He got the fucking Wii. He bought it from a friend, and we just played fucking Wii bowling, Wii baseball. Fucking, yeah,
bro,
that was a time, bro.
It was a huge thing for me, too, because check this. So what it was is the same thing. Like, we had, like, literally, like, one console in the house. And then the Wii was coming out. And what happened is that my dad, my brother, and I happened to go to it was either Toys R Us or GameStop, like some game store, right? And it was on sale. It was like a display.
EB Games, you mean?
Bro, I'm not even
Toys
joking
R
you.
Us?
It might have been like KB Games or whatever the hell it was at one time.
Yeah.
And it was on display, and it was Wii Bowling, and my dad tried it, and this was like maybe like August or September, like just as it was coming out. And he was like he liked gaming. He had the original NES. That's what got me into it. But he tried it, and he was like, "Oh my god, like we need to get this." I could tell he was like, "We need this." So like, he's like, me and my brother got home.
He just loved it.
Convinced my mom, like, "Oh, Christmas is a few months away. Like, I want this." But you got to remember, like, Sax, you said it too. It was hard to get. Like, you could not get it. So, like, somehow my mom found a friend that also got it. It's weird, as it got it from a friend.
Yo, Ray got it from a friend, bro.
So my dad knew we had it for Christmas, right? It's like the last week of November, literally going into December. And my mom was away for a week trip, and we already had it in the house.
Nah.
Papa Wolfie went off.
My dad, she was gone for like 6 days. The second she left the house, my dad goes, "Give me 1 second." He goes downstairs, comes up with this present. Already wrapped.
Already wrapped.
He takes the scissors and he's like, "Do not tell your mother." He goes, "Do not tell your mother." Opens it up, like a scissor precision to the tape so she would not notice. And pulls it out of the box, and he goes,
"Yo."
We are playing Wii Bowling every night for the next 6 nights. He goes, I do not care how long you guys stay up.
Man.
My dad hit pro.
Yo.
He hit pro on the first night. He had the star ball.
He was snapping.
He might have hit like 1,800 by like the second day. Like, that's how much he played it. And then, like, the day before she came home, put it back in the box, wrapped it again. Literally, like, it was a month before Christmas almost, so we had to, like, wait on it for a month. And we opened it up, and we're like, let's go again. Like,
bro.
She never saw the screen, so it's like, why is there Dave, Tom, and Tom, or Dave, and Tom already made in the me section? Like, no, we played that for like a few weeks.
Bro,
you never noticed. That was the
your
best thing
dad
ever.
would have got smoked if she came home a day early.
Oh, dude, I remember he kept saying like, "You better watch the window." Like it was like it was the best.
Yo, rest in peace to a great man, bro.
I know,
fucking
seriously.
amazing, bro.
Goated,
He really
goated.
like.
But no,
made
bro,
my childhood.
that Wii shit was intense. I'm telling you, bro. Because like, bro, when I told you when I got that 300, bro, another memory that randomly sparked. I would come out at like 12 a.m. just because I would be awake, and my dad would literally be getting his reps in, just fucking sweat. like imagine an old like 50-year-old man with gray hair, just like. Fuck. Like gray hair, sweating, bro. Yeah, bro. He was really trying to like he took that shit seriously. So yo, Wolf,
That's
fantastic
funny,
shout out.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
fantastic
over,
shout out.
man.
Beautiful.
Great game.
I was gonna ask like what are you guys playing right now, but I think what we're gonna do is as we go along in this series, you guys will just find out what we're playing because we're gonna be playing everything for you guys, making sure we get you guys the content. But I think we should talk about sports games a little bit here. Get our little rants off. Get it off of our chest. So for me, you know, I haven't even bought with my own money a sports game since last year. Didn't do it this year. Wolfie forced me to get MLB The Show. I said whatever. NBA 2K not getting it. Madden not getting it. I'm tired of it. I think I'm spent.
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. It's just like, and me and you were talking about it in a chat, but like, if let's say like 2K, because I don't really play. I haven't played Madden since Madden 13, like heavy, and I played the show like 11, like so like yeah like so fuck that. I don't know nothing about that, but 2K. As far as that stands, I've been playing 2K since 2K8, and then I played live before that just because I think live was better before 2K8. Before 2008, I think live was superior in my opinion.
I
But
agree.
once 2K took over and shit, I was playing that all the time. And
All the
I'm gonna
time.
be real. 2008, bro. That's almost 20 years ago. If we're being real, it's 15 years ago, bro. And
Jesus.
not much has changed, bro. It's become more interactive and internet-based, and there's a lot of microtransactions now.
Oh, Lordy.
But if I'm being real, there was a little bit of change because there was like the My GM mode, and then they added My Career on and shit like that, and so it was cool. But if we go from 2K13 to now, ain't shit different, bro. That's
And
a
I'll
10-year
double up
span,
on
but
that,
ain't
bro.
Shit different, bro. The 16 and 17, the park was at its peak. I'll give it that.
Yep.
But then outside of that, ain't shit different, bro.
I'll double up on that and say, you think that 2K hasn't changed, bro? Let's look at fucking Madden, bro. Madden.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't bought
like-
Madden since Madden 13, bro.
I got Madden 2005 and 2004 sitting right next to me, bro. I bet you if I put that in and then I go on my PS5 and I play Madden 23 because I didn't get Madden 24, I promise you there's not a lot of differences, bro. There's not a lot. That's
Actually, I'm lying. I've bought a couple Madden since. Have I put time into them? No. The last
Right.
Madden I played heavy was 13.
Mine was 22, but that was the first game I played since Madden like 12. So
My favorite, Drew Brees one. The Drew Brees one was fire with him on the cover.
no, mine was
No,
the Peyton Hillis. So it might have been the first one before that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2005 was
But-
probably my favorite.
2005 with Ray Lewis on the cover. Don't at me, the
Bro,
best one all time.
The game that was the game when there was like they were doing the sports show like cut scenes on the fucking My Career, and you came from college and like that shit was wonderful.
But you
So
know
I'm a
what's
little
funny
guilty,
though?
too, with that.
I
What's
will
up?
dead ask any Madden fan, what's your favorite old school Madden? Every one of them will say 05. It's
05,
like
yeah.
universal at this point. Madden 05 is the best Madden of all time in my opinion.
And I was a
I don't
kid
give
and
a
I
fuck.
thought that.
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
So
And it's sad.
I actually buy every MLB just because that's like my favorite
Oh,
sport is baseball.
Yes.
That being said, NBA, it's weird. I buy it usually every 2 to 3 years. I do like the career mode, but the problem is, Matt, you hit it spot on. Like the park, the neighborhood, it's crazy. They like made it bigger and it's worse. Like it's not fun anymore. Like I don't know why.
Before you could just pull up to the park with your squad. There's 6 fucking courts right there. You go to one and you can just take over the whole day and do you.
Yeah.
Now the fucking it's not the park anymore. It's the city or the neighborhood. My bad, the neighborhood. No one gives a fuck, bro. There's all this other side shit in the neighborhood. They want you to skateboard through or run through. Go talk to J. Cole here. Go talk to like somebody at this park and do challenges there. Bro, I just want to get my team, go to a park and do that. But now you got to go to Pro-Am to do that. And the park is now, the neighborhood is now integrated into your My Career. And I just don't want to do all that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, you're innovating, I guess, but it's in the wrong direction.
By the way, also the My Career, in my opinion, that's involved in the city is actually worse than it was. It used to be like you were starting off in high school. Here's some college. Story-based. Here's some good. Yeah, and dude, now it's like, and the characters are terrible. Like your side friends are terrible. Like I don't.
Frequency vibrations. Remember that shit?
Oh my god!
I just cooked you, man. Frequency vibrations.
It was cringy,
they would call this man Freak. As if there wasn't already an NBA player with that nickname.
But it was frequency vibrations.
Yeah, but in the game they would say
because I was a crazy baby.
Bro, frequency vibrations, bro.
Oh man.
That was legit someone's nickname in the game.
And it's
they made all of us have that fucking nickname.
And Wolfie can agree on the MLB end too, because like it's like all these games kind of sold out for like putting money into online, microtransactions. Because like for MLB The Show, you know, we're sitting on like year 4 or 5 where this game has terrible mechanics. Terrible. They haven't even touched franchise mode. Like they do these little touches to keep people, you know, somewhat interested in it. But like 2K, for example, like my team, like that shit's impossible to have a good team without money. Like, you have to sit there and have the time to grind like crazily to even have a decent team. But the real players that you need on 2K My Team, you have to buy. And Madden, like I kid you not, you have to buy your way through that game. And that's the thing. Those game modes are so fun too. I kid you not. When I was spending the money for them, I was having a great. They're fun. But it's so expensive. Honestly, and it should not be that way.
Thomas, because you got me into My Team, and I like. I know. One of the years, and it was the end of the life cycle of 2K. Like, there was maybe like 3 months left until the next 2K came out. It's the middle of the summer. And Thomas and Vashon just randomly pull up to me like, yo, bro, why aren't you playing My Team? Because we'd always be playing 2K. But they're like, why aren't you playing My Team? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I never really tried it. And they're like, no, bro, go. Try it. And so I tried it, and I opened up a few packs, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, whatever. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, nah, My Team could really be good. And immediately, I was just addicted to buying these stupid-ass packs because of that fucker.
God damn you. The odds are like 1 to 1.
And it's like, bro, MLB The Show.
I've gotten some good-ass teams on there, but then at the end of the day, it's just like, to what end? Like,
to just reset in another year, bro.
I was gonna
that's
say,
the
also,
thing. Every year
has
it resets. Like, what are we doing? And like, that's also been like, given this isn't a sports game, I'm just gonna do a quick little out on this. But Call of Duty, it's just like, bro, like they could. There was a YouTuber I was watching recently, Jev. He made a good ass point. If you know Jev, because you know he's famous and shit. But he said. There's no point to really getting attached to any singular Call of Duty game because they could come out next year and make the best COD that we've ever had, and we all could love it, and then they will look at us and say, haha, we made a good one. And then the next year make a shitty one and stop caring about that good one. And then, like, it's just, now we're back on a shitty rotation. So it's just like, all these yearly releases is just like, we need to, like,
it's
stop
doing more harm to video. But it sucks. But because it's never going to go away because everyone's going to spend the money for it, and that's the only thing.
No one's going to stop buying them, so they're going to keep coming out.
To be fair, though, I do agree that we will buy it. But the reason also I keep buying it is because the old one's dead. It's not like, dude, imagine if they updated MLB The Show 2023 next, or like, because, all right, January, there's going to be no new programs. Maybe one in February just for shits and giggles. March, April, May, there's not going to be any new content. If they made all new content to the next year, updated the rosters, kept coming out with cards, I wouldn't buy the new one. But
well, that's
they
the point,
don't.
though.
So it's like
that,
they almost chokehold us to buying the new one.
It's exactly what they do. And the only way we can effectively stop them from, like you said, chokeholding us into making that dumb decision of buying the new one for a $70 to $120 price tag is, given this is never going to happen, but everyone not buy it for 1 year.
Yeah.
But it's just never going to happen.
It's never going to happen. Bro.
The closest thing the gaming community has ever gotten to what we just talked about was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Because given everyone bought it, but then 2 months in, no one was playing it.
That game was
Everyone
bad.
went back to Black Ops 3. And then that's when they were like, all right, we need to stop what we're doing. And then the next year they came out with Boots Back on the Ground with World War II. And given that game wasn't fucking great either, but that's been one of the few shifts in gaming production that I've ever seen happen live because of the community base.
Matt, I even have a more recent one than you.
You actually, Matt, you actually were about to bring up. I thought you were going to actually bring it up, but you know the Darth Vader thing you mentioned with Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
Actually, like that was fans went nuts, got rid of that, and it became a lot easier to get Darth Vader. So we have the power.
I'll even give you guys
we have the power, but no one's.
Is Battlefield 2142 or 2042?
I was about to say, holy fuck, we're that far in already.
Yeah, the last one that just came out was so bad that they lost almost all their players, and they're not releasing a game this year. That's how bad it was. Like, they are skipping a year.
But we've seen Battlefield skip years before. They've done it multiple occasions.
Yeah, no,
they
you're right.
did it when Battlefield 1 came out. It was after a 2-year wait. Because Battlefield 4 or Battlefield Front Lines, one of them was bad. I think Front Lines. Yeah, something like that.
Hardline.
Hardline, that was it, my bad.
Yes.
Hardline. Yeah, Battlefield Hardline was so shit. Yeah, that one, Cops and robbers, bro. It's a war game. What are we doing? So Battlefield Hardline was so shit, they waited 2 years. I think it might have been 2 or 3. I think it was 2. And then Battlefield 1 came out, and that shit was amazing. Then, Battlefield 5 came out, and that was dog shit. It was cool. They had BR mode into it, so that was interesting with the flames and shit. But
yeah, Firestorm.
Yeah, but it's just games can do it. Assassin's Creed's a big one. When they had like Unity and those games, like the one in France, the one in England, Syndicate, they had those ones. Those were not good. Those were iffy. Those were really bad. Unity, the one in fucking France, that shit was you couldn't climb up a wall without some glitch happening. So they went on a 2-year streak of waiting, doing, but now again they're back on yearly releases because now their formula is working-ish again. So it can happen, but it's just rare that it happens.
Have you actually played Unity since the launch?
Yeah.
So they actually went back in 2000. I think it came out 2012 to 14 era, and
I think it was 2014.
And they went back like 4 years later and redid the whole game, and it is like literally like one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games now.
Yeah, Unity now, phenomenal,
amazing. It's one of the best graphical games they've ever made.
Yeah, it was 14. Yeah, I thought so.
By the way, too, which also pisses me off about that yearly release thing, you guys remember COD Modern Warfare 2 when it came out last year, said they were going to skip a year, and then they took it back? That's actually kind of
what's
BS.
fucking... let me rant real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. I need this.
You got the floor, Matt.
Yeah, COD, Activision, suck a dick. Real talk. So, yeah, they're saying, oh, it was never officially announced. No, bro. Activision dev team came out and legit said, we are going to have Modern Warfare 2 as a 2-year cycle, but next fall, when the next one would usually come out, we're going to have a big update for like $30 that will push you on for the next year, and then we're going to have further updates throughout the year. Literally, they came out and said that. And then this past summer, they were like,
surprise! New game!
People are kind of falling off of Modern Warfare 2. People stop because like I think at like April-ish, the
Game is
numbers
so
were
good,
so
though.
far low.
Yeah,
Modern
that's when I
Warfare 2
dropped
is
too.
good, bro. People
I
need to
love
calm
this
down.
game, bro. I love it.
Around,
But
like, June for me.
Yeah, the numbers were at an all-time low in about April of this past year. And so that's when they kind of were like, all right, we can't do this a whole another year and a half. So even though they could, because they made updates recently that have made this game phenomenal. But now it doesn't matter because we're up onto the next one in a fucking couple fucking weeks. So it doesn't really matter for shit. And it's just, the games are so similar because I got the beta up right here. I have the beta up. And literally, if we take where Modern Warfare 2 is right now, at the end of its lifespan, and compare it to Modern Warfare 3 in the beta form, they're so similar, bro. And it's this whole game, it's pretty much a DLC for $100, bro. Like, if you don't buy the $70 version. It's a DLC for $100. And they're giving us every old map, and they're going to give us a lot of new shit. They're giving us a whole new war zone. But, like, come on, bro. You said 2 years, and then you're not going to give us a 2-year cycle game when the game could have used it, bro. If you did Modern Warfare 3 next year, or no, fuck that. Had this DLC year be Modern Warfare 3 rollout, but still in the Modern Warfare 2 name, and then next year do like a Black Ops thing, like that would have been cool.
Well, Matt,
and you would have had 2 years to work on it. Like that would have been cool.
Bro, I just did I just got a battle pass that gives me spawn skins. I just got money for new guns, for new skins. I got the new BR map only like pretty much like 3 months ago, which is nothing in gaming world. Like, and I'm already buying a brand new game. It's like you just said. It should be a $30 expansion. Like, I'm buying brand new. Everything's gone. I just got on it. Like,
one thing though for Modern Warfare 3 is all the guns and skins from Modern Warfare 2 carry over to Modern Warfare 3. That's how you know it's an expansion, bro.
But that makes me even feel worse that I'm spending that money. It's
right.
Like, what am I spending
That's
it
how
for?
you know it's an expansion. Everything from this game is literally carrying over.
That's crazy. It should not be called Modern Warfare 3. Honestly.
No, it should be called Modern Warfare 2.5. Like, that's...
Yes,
like,
yes.
Especially because why are you naming
okay
it Modern Warfare 3 and then having all the original Modern Warfare 2 maps in it? What the fuck are you doing?
I almost rather
you just
say,
didn't
like,
know what you were
remastered.
doing. This was supposed to all be an expansion. You fucking fumbled and panicked because numbers were at an all-time low. And so what did you do? You just slapped Modern Warfare 3's name on it and just said, oh, we're going to charge 100 instead of 30 now because we don't know what to do. That's literally all it was. And we're going to call it a new game even though it's the same fucking game. And given it, the beta plays good. But it's just like, what are we doing?
I'm not gonna lie, I actually like your idea of what they should have named it. I actually think Modern Warfare 2.5 kind of would have hit if it was an expansion.
It would have just been.
It actually would have been really good. Like, I'll be honest. Like,
it's just truthful. It's truthful to the fans, bro. It's what it is. Like, why are we calling it something it's not? Because what are we going to call next year? Modern Warfare 4 with Modern Warfare 3 maps on it? Like, what are we doing?
Even like 2X or something like, I would actually 2.5 would have been dope actually.
Like and these are people getting millions of dollars to come up with these decisions, and it makes no fucking sense.
I'll take it for like $50.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, for real. So, one thing.
Hey, Sax, welcome back.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. You guys go off. Put me on your backs. I love it. I'll come on them. No, I'm playing. No, so kid friendly. What games are you guys looking forward to? So this is where you guys can, talk about, where we can talk about GTA. I think Modern Warfare 3, we've already talked about that enough. I don't know when this game is coming out. Probably next year, maybe a little later next year. X-Men. Or no, my bad. Wolverine specifically.
I have that. Yes, I want to talk about Wolverine. Yes.
Wolverine is absolutely the game I'm looking forward to because I'm playing Spider-Man right now on the PS5. I'm trying to get ready for Spider-Man 2 that's coming out here soon.
Right.
Wolverine is supposed to be like this, and I am gushing over the idea of that. Just because, like, I remember, Ultimate Spider-Man from the PS2. It's going to be a lot similar to that. I love it. Give me more of those games. Open world,
and I
one of the
love it.
main
And I love it.
superheroes. Like, I'm here for it. Wolverine. Whatever they do, I don't care if the game is dog shit. I'm fucking waiting for it. I'll be waiting to play it.
It says it's coming out as early as next fall, but could be 2025.
Don't do me like that.
I'm cool with that. No, I'm cool with that because if you take time and it's good, I'm good with that. If you rush it, no, stop. Because
I know.
You're that fan, bro.
Fuck you.
You're that fan.
Give me
You're that fan, bro. You're the fan who
can't-
wants it faster and then it's not finished.
You
Stop.
can't fault me for wanting the game, you asshole.
Yeah, but don't be upset about it if it comes out later. Because if it comes out later and it's beautiful, then you can't bitch about it. If it comes
Either
out
way-
next fall and it's mid, you're going to bitch about it. Don't
Either
be that
way,
guy.
I can't wait for it because we got the Marvel Avengers game that was ass. Well, not ass. It just wasn't,
It wasn't what we thought it was going to be. It wasn't
Yeah.
what we thought.
So
And
we
it's
need
sad
a little
'cause
vengeance.
it could have been beautiful. It could have been beautiful.
And I like it. If they do it anything like these Spider-Man games that they're coming out with, I'm fucking here.
And
for
then
it,
what?
bro.
Don't they have a
Iron Man.
Black Panther and Captain America one coming out as a
Yep.
duel? And
Yep.
then an Iron
Oh,
Man
wow.
one?
I
Like
didn't know that.
It's
those
gonna
are
be fun.
those ones haven't started development. Those are in the talks, but Wolverine's in full development.
I'll be honest.
I
The
can't
fact that
fucking
it didn't
wait.
come out with a lot more like during like the peak Avengers time is kind of surprising.
Yeah, they
Well, I think
definitely-
they were laser focused in on like nailing those movies, bro.
Plus,
'Cause
there's
it's
a
like
lot of different
you-
contracts going around.
Well, yeah, but like
that was
you,
the biggest thing, contracts.
But you nail those movies, you had the groundwork for all these games that are coming out now and all the TV shows and all that. So they were laser focused in on making sure they got that shit done.
Well, that wasn't.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't even be the same team. Like Marvel Studios
Yeah.
doesn't have shit to do with the Spider-Man games. That's Insomniac Gaming.
But
So
still,
they can literally
they
do
have
whatever
a-
they want.
Yeah,
Plus,
but they
they
still
also
have
have
a
the
say on if a
PlayStation
game
license
comes
too.
out. Yeah, they do.
No,
They absolutely
Marvel
do.
Spider-Man-
Studios has zero say in that.
Yes, yeah,
Bro,
and
they
because
still own
they're also
Spider-Man,
owned by
bro,
PlayStation.
for example.
Yeah, but they own the PlayStation Spider-Man. Like the PlayStation
But
Spider-Man.
I'm not saying they have like this big like mwahaha say, but they still have to give some sort of approval to have
They don't.
their fucking character on the
They
screen.
don't.
Okay,
Video game rights have zero say within Marvel Studios.
sure.
Like, yeah. EA owns Star Wars. They have no say in the movie. Or the
No, but that-
Movie has no say
no.
in them.
yes,
I
Disney
wasn't
has
say-
no say in EA games.
they don't
Disney
even talk to
themselves,
each
who
other.
owns the studio
They
rights,
didn't
have no
talk to-
say in the game rights.
Do you think EA
Yeah.
called like
Look at you.
like LucasArts
No,
on
because
like
like
episode
the
9?
way
like,
you
is it
the way you guys got my point was not the way I was trying to convey it. But that's fine,
No, we're like,
That's-
Well, I feel like there was zero way you were conveying it right then.
bro. Marvel Studios that owns Spider-Man does have to give some sort of say for the video game to come out as a video game for Spider-Man. Is what I'm saying.
oh
They
no,
don't.
they make the video game, but they don't have any say like in the movie. Like they could have.
No, I know that. I didn't say that way. I'm,
I'm
talking
just
about the
saying,
other
like,
way.
yeah,
around.
companies don't
Once
talk to each other.
Insomniac Games bought the rights to the IP of Spider-Man, they can literally do whatever they want and put it out
Yes.
whenever they want.
Yeah.
And so it had the whole brand of Marvel has nothing to do and has no say in what the game company does.
Fuck you, Matt. I
Sorry
promise
to
you
burst
that's
your
wrong.
bubble.
No, I promise you that's
it's
wrong.
not wrong, bro. We could put money on that, bro.
No.
I know it's not wrong.
I'll take the
But what other games are we looking forward to? Because I heard Grand Theft Auto 6 is
It's right around the corner. And actually, so there was a conference call with one of the head executives to one of the people behind the game. It wasn't with Rockstar, but it was with one of the other divisions, Take-Two Interactive. And yeah, the CEO or somebody within it was on a conference call, and it got leaked that he pretty much said the announcement trailer is going to come out, I think, the 23rd or the 29th of this month. And then it's going to be announcing next fall's release date.
wow.
So that means if this is true, and it was like, it wasn't no AI voice recording. This shit was legit. It sounded legit. I listened to it. So I think low-key, we got a year away from GTA 6, boys.
And that game's gonna be
Don't even
expensive,
get me
but it's set
excited.
to be one of the best games. Like ever
It's
made.
a male and female protagonist. You get 2 protagonists, male and female. You can switch between the 2, just like GTA 5. These are all rumors, of course. It's set in Vice City, but way more expansive. But there's also different cities you can go to, probably like Los Santos or a New York or, Liberty City.
I heard all of them are in it.
So, and give us something new. I don't want to just, because why would I randomly just go to Los Santos from Miami? Like, makes no sense. So
I'll do it.
yeah. What
I love
mission
GTA,
is gonna
bro.
what mission is going to make you just go across country, bro?
My ADHD ass, I'll be here for it.
And obviously, so what they're saying is
Pure
GTA
loading
5, once GTA 6 online comes out, GTA 5 online, it's gonna lose support. Please? Yeah, it's gonna lose support, but they're gonna carry over some shit so you don't just lose everything. Because you've put now 10 years into this online. You've put 10 years into it. So they're gonna carry over some aspects from one to the other as far as online. That's what I heard. This is all rumors, of course. Nothing here is confirmed. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing GTA 6, man, because I haven't played GTA 5 in like 3 years, maybe more.
Probably me too, yeah.
And I miss it, man. But I'm just not about to go and download it again.
Neither.
I'm over GTA 5, man. It was cool, but like after so long, man, it's just nothing I want to play anymore, man.
Yeah, and I ran through that story like at least 20 times, bro.
Yeah. It's
got
just
all
nothing.
the different variations and variables, picked all the different types of ways you could do heists, all the different characters that you could put in the heists. I did all those shits. And then GTA Online, I fell off of that quick. I just, yeah.
Wasn't enough
me and Jake played it for a while. Me and you played it for a while, but I don't know.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So is there, Wolfie, what's the game that you're looking forward to?
I'll be honest, there was like a couple that I was looking forward to. Matt mentioned GTA 6. I was kind of actually looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6, but that's been in the works and teased for like 6 years that I'm not looking forward to it anymore. Right. There's actually a new Star Wars open world RPG coming out that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
The one thing that I'm actually super excited for, because apparently it's already like in the works and could be coming out in the next 2 years, which I'm shocked about because it was so under wrap. I am actually excited for Cyberpunk 2. And hear me out. The reason is because they actually really perfected the second game after like the last couple updates.
The first game?
Plus dropped one of the most... Yeah, the first one. But they also dropped like one of the craziest, most selling DLCs ever about 2 weeks ago that literally gave the game a 96% positive reviews over its original 70. And it's now like one of the top selling games of all time. And if they can take the city, take their updates, and make a complete second game on it, I'm actually like 100% excited for that. To like continue that story.
And also, just to add on to what you were saying, the Star Wars game is called Star Wars Outlaws.
Outlaws, yes. I thought it was Lone Star. Okay, Outlaws.
I'm a little skeptical of that game, man. I'm a little skeptical of that game only because, like, when I think of Star Wars, I think of wanting to swing a lightsaber, so it's a little different from my cup of tea. But we'll see. I'll be playing it.
The customization's a little limited too.
Either way, we'll be playing it. But I don't know. Have you guys heard of the game X Defiant?
No.
Is that the? Why does that sound so familiar? Is that
it's a Ubisoft made game, and it's a new first person shooter. I ain't gonna be.
Oh, that's supposed to rival COD. Yes,
I'm not gonna. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna be one of those dumbasses who says the COD killer. It's gonna rival COD. But to me, the beta was this past summer, and it wasn't even the beta. I think it was like a first test. It was like an alpha thing, and I didn't play it, but I saw a lot of people online playing it. And I was watching it, and low key, it has all the classic modern guns you would want: an ACR, fucking AR-15, the SCAR. It has like ballista, it has good snipers and shit. It has all the guns you would want. But then like the characters in the game are a bunch of Ubisoft characters from past games, like fucking players or people you could use in like Rainbow Six games or like the Division games or shit like that.
Really?
Or
that's cool.
Like Far Cry or something. All the past Ubisoft titles. Yeah, like some of the characters are characters from those games, and they don't do shit. It's just cool characters to use and stuff. But I think the use for that game, I'm looking forward to. But the use for that is when COD starts, dying a little bit in March, April, when I'm starting to be out of the feel of that, I could just jump to X Defiant, have a little bit of fun in that, and then jump back to COD. And so I'm not just COD heavy for first-person shooters. You can have a little bit of jumping back and forth, so you're not just drowning out with one game.
That used to be how I felt with Battlefield and Titanfall 2. Or
Titanfall was cool. Titanfall was cool.
2, man.
Titanfall was definitely cool. It sits at the cool kids table.
Titanfall 2 was such a good game, but bro, Thomas, fuck off, please. Fuck all the way off. But you're not in charge
yes, I am,
of that table. But the Titanfall 2 would have been such a good game, but they literally released themselves the same week that Call of Duty and Battlefield released.
Yeah,
or like a week,
I know.
No, I think Call of Duty released 1 week, Battlefield released 2 weeks later, and Titanfall released right in between. And I'm like, oh, you're stupid.
Yep.
You're stupid.
So bad.
No one bought that shit until like months and months later, and it wasn't enough people, bro. It wasn't enough people.
Dude, people bought that shit when the servers was coming down.
The game's legit, but no one ever bought it.
Apparently, by the way, just quick shadow. Apparently, they revived their servers on the Xbox 360, which trickles over to PC. So apparently, the game is popping now again. Like,
oh yeah, I saw a YouTuber like a month ago playing it, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
fair enough.
It's a few years
late. So I got one more topic for us
years.
to take us to close. This has been great. Just chilling, talking about video games.
Yeah,
I fucking love it.
Bro.
NPCs.
Yeah, we're the NPCs, man. NPCs for a reason. So I want what's the one video game that we need? Get creative. Can be any genre. I'll lay down the ground here. So I think we need an Avatar: The Last Airbender game. I'm gonna just go straight out flat and say it. And here's how I would do it. And I think we'll get it because the Netflix version of Avatar: The Last Airbender is coming out. Avatar: The Last Airbender Studios is making a comeback starting in 2025. Three movies, a series, more books. So Avatar: The Last Airbender is going to be alive again, which I love. But they need a game to go along with it. I say...
Could you imagine an open world
Avatar game? That was my first sentence. Number one, open world, bro. Open world. Now,
oh my God! Could you imagine going and visiting all these fucking villages and kingdoms and shit?
Now, did you guys play DC Universe Online ever? Where it was
not much,
God,
bro, right? So
yes.
it was.
I have like max
characters. Love that game, Wolf. So it's like this big open world where you get to play with all these other players. Everyone, like, people are heroes, they're villains, whatever. I feel like you got to do that, but
I can't believe did you?
I played the shit out of it. But you separate the nations into nations: water, earth, fire, air, and you get to train. You get to make a real nasty character. There's online PvP. There's an amazing story mode where, like Matt says, you get to visit all the villages and shit. You get to start off in school, like just learning everything, and with your classmates and shit.
That's
like I feel like if we got that game,
that's a good one.
Someone's gonna take my idea. I know it. So yeah, I just fucked myself. So there it is.
Damn,
bro, but you still got Hunger Games.
Oh yeah, okay. That's true. We still got our Hunger Games concept, which will never come out because no one likes killing kids. Kids killing kids. Yeah, right.
Losers, no.
Nah, for real, bro.
So actually, I took this in a different framework. I took this as in like what needs to happen in gaming.
Light it up.
Instead of what games do you need. So this was kind of going off of like what we were saying with like sports games and COD games like happening every year. For me, it's we need a specific game in said genre that is like a Rainbow Six Siege. It's one game that's just been going on for like 7 years happily and not needing anything to change. Or like a CSGO that was happening for like 15 years with no problem. So like in the sports world, I think we need something like that where like it's one game. And, like, yeah, as it goes on every year, keep updating rosters and shit. And, yeah, we could pay some microtransactions. But, bro, have one game for basketball, one game for football, one game for baseball, one game for soccer, like they already do. But just make it one game for like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. But just keep updating it, bro. And, like, it's kind of what you were saying in our text, Thomas. It's just, like, give us something. We pay a big price tag, and then every few years we might pay a little
pay
bit like
$150
for this
It's
extra.
a 5-year game. Pay $150, and then every year you pay $30. So you'll still be paying less than what we normally pay, but at least it's the same game. They're focused on one game, and then in the last year of it, they can completely stop focusing on the game. Let us just play it. Everything will be out. It'll be literally like all the missions. Everything will already be there. Then they could just focus on the next big 5-year game. And
yeah. But now that you said your idea, kind of got me thinking a little bit.
So Booty Scratchers 3.
Thomas, I know you're not into moment of silence for that terrible joke. So I know, Thomas, you're not into anime or anything, and I don't know if you are, Wolfie, but
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So do you guys remember the game Jump Force that came out about 5 years ago? Where it was like every anime really out there that was based
I actually that game looked
and
good.
It was like a jump. It was like a Tekken, Mortal Kombat type of game. So that game visually was beautiful, phenomenal. They had everyone I could have ever asked
Yugi
for
was
in
on
said
that
game.
shit.
But boy, that shit did not work at all, and that story was god awful. So I need something of that manner brought back, but I need it just done right. I need a studio like the studio who does Tekken or Mortal Kombat to take over how it should be run and how it should mechanically work, and let the people who took care of the skins and the graphics and shit take care of all the anime shit that did Jump Force. Because I need them to combine forces. Because, man, Jump Force, it was a game that I'm not into fighting games. I've never really been into Mortal Kombat. The only Mortal Kombat game I ever had was Mortal Kombat versus DC. And it's like Tekken, Street Fighter, I've never really been into those shits. The only fight game I was ever really in was Def Jam Fight for New York City. But, fucking, yeah, I just need an anime game that's good, man. Because, like, so many anime games are bad, and it's pissing me off, and I just need it.
Pause.
I need it. You see all these?
I like that.
They're all anime.
Yo, by the way, shout out Matt for his
them.
fucking incredible fucking background, bro. Hell yeah.
Look at that.
Ruby.
Like, man, what the fuck?
We're pulling Matt. We're getting Matt on Squadcast a little bit more.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Yo, Wolfie, take us home, my brother. Take us home.
All right, so I want to give like 2 shout-outs because I'm kind of a little bit indifferent about this. My first one is going to be like not just with COD but just shooters in general. I feel like they need to branch out more. Like we need more space shooters. We need more World War I shooters. We need, dude, I don't even throw in. We need like a Vietnam shooter. Like we need different stuff other than just like modern and World War II. Like I want to see different eras. Like I want to see different wars. I want to see different like stuff going on. It's like
that's why Battlefield 1 was so good to me, because not really many games have gone through World War I. Yes. And yeah, you could say World War I, World War II was a difference. 25 fucking years is the difference, bud. Yeah. A lot changed from early teens of the 1900s to the 1930s and 40s. A lot changed. That's why I liked Battlefield 1 is because it was different. We use different guns. We use different vehicles. We use different things from like the COD formula and the other fucking Battlefield formulas that we've been using. But yeah, I agree. Like when COD went futuristic, I was indifferent at Advanced Warfare. Loved Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is in my top 6 games of
I love Black Ops. We played that a lot.
Black Ops 3. Yeah, and then Infinite Warfare dropped it right back down. Yep. So Black Ops 3 is the only good space game from COD, but it was a good change in my opinion. Yes, the community hated it, but I do agree it was something different than modern or World War II.
Oh, absolutely. It was a change. It was something that we needed. Which also kind of actually piggybacks the space thing on my next point, which is actually my real point. Saxby, I actually, first off, I want to say I love that Airbender idea. I actually think that's, like, amazing. I'm actually, phenomenal. Like, a big RPG online MMO guy.
It would be a really beautiful game,
which actually kind of brings me to my next point. Dude, like, so I actually, like, I like Star Trek, I like Star Wars, all that shit. I play a lot of space MMOs, even EVE Online, Elite Dangerous, all that. But let's be honest, there's actually like not a good normal space RPG anymore. Like you either got to go to
by normal.
Like all right, so like I don't remember if you guys remember Star Wars Galaxies. It was either your Empire, your Rebels. Here's like 15 different planets you can go to.
Yeah.
Plus there's space battles. Like I'll be honest, I've played Star Wars: The Old Republic a lot. I have Star Trek.
Yeah, they're coming out with.
It's either planet. What's up?
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
What is The Old
Yes,
Republic?
sir.
Oh, okay.
In some way, fashion,
well, like,
they're thinking
even
either a
that, though,
movie, a TV show, a game. It's gonna be good.
I would rather just have them do a solo game, but I'm talking about like when it comes to MMOs, like Star Wars Galaxy, multiple factions, multiple planets, space, ground was kind of continuous, open worlds. Like, I love the Old Republic's online game, but it's very linear, and there's not much.
That's exactly
PvP.
the word I was about to say. You're not looking for something linear, right?
Yeah,
that's
I want
exactly
open
what
world.
I was about to say.
I want something
You
where
want
it's like
something
I can
expansive.
go anywhere and do anything. And I'm not saying it has to be like Starfield, where there's 1,500 planets, but like give me like
Which
a
is
solid
just-
like 20 to 30 good environments, space battles, and like I said, I don't necessarily want it to even be Star Wars or Star Trek. Just give me space. Like
Yes.
this planet, this alien race, that alien race, make an alien race, mercenaries, something like pirates. Like I want like just a space game. Like there really isn't like a normal space game out there.
And I think that's what they tried doing with Destiny. It
Yeah.
just kind of fell flat.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Yep.
But I do agree with you, and not even just space, but I just think games in general. I think
Star
a
Citizen.
lot of games has fallen into a linear mold to where they just like they have their one idea, and it's a cool idea, but they just stay with that, and they don't actually open it up to other realms of ideas. And so, I agree with you 100%, 100%. And I'm shocked, real quick. You was talking about you an Xbox guy, you Xbox 360 guy. I haven't heard one talk
Halo,
of Halo
bro.
today.
Oh, bro! Oh, damn it! I swear, I wrote it down. My brother told me because I asked him, "What's your favorite games?" And he go, "Oh man," he goes, "Halo 2 when that first came out and they finally had multiplayer." And he goes, "I loved 1, 3, but he goes." And I forgot.
Halo 2, it's pretty definitive.
There's
Halo's one
that
of my
Halo
favorites.
drop, man. There it is. I was waiting for it too. I'm not gonna lie.
Reach, OTST. Reach is like the last favorite for me.
Right, yeah.
But with that being said,
fuck
you know, because I've been playing.
I do agree with you.
I've been playing video games this whole episode. I started off with Spider-Man. Now I just booted up Madden 05. You saw me blowing air on the disc. I thought it wasn't working at first, so I had to do the old, blow on the disc. So
the old trick.
With that being said, we're gonna figure out what we want to do moving forward with this. We're thinking we're gonna give you a couple streams, maybe an episode like this here and there. We're gonna play all the new games that come out. We're gonna bring you back to some nostalgia. Either which way, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna stay on the same page. And this is just another thing that we're doing. We got football, we got baseball, we got basketball, we got a different conversation. Video games, look out for WWE. We are working here on the Built Different podcast, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, get on the train or get the train run on you, sell your souls. You guys have a good day. We hope you enjoyed the fucking episode.
Shout out
This was
Belgium.
the NPCs.
Shout out Ghana.
This was the NPCs, and we are out.
NPC.